employment, growth, informalization and other issues. Let's begin with growth and changing structure of employment. Economic growth and employment generation are the major goals of our economic development. Yes, so economic growth as well as employment generation are the goals of our economic development. During the period 1960 to 2000, the GDP of India grew positively and was higher than the employment growth. When you compare with the employment growth, from 1960 to 2000, the GDP of India grew positively and was higher than the employment growth. In the Indian economy, without generating employment, we are able to produce more goods and services. Yes, scholars refers to this phenomenon as jobless growth. Yes, what is meant by jobless growth? Refers to a situation when the economy is able to produce more goods and services without a proportionate increase in employment opportunities. We'll be calling it as a jobless growth. Okay. In other words, it's a situation where there is an overall acceleration in the growth rate of GDP in the economy without corresponding expansion in employment opportunities. We'll be calling it as a jobless growth. Yes. Now, let's move on to the other one. Growth and changing structure of employment. In 2000, the growth rate was about 6%, but growth rate of employment was less than 1%. During 2005 to 2010, growth of GDP was 8.7% and employment growth was 0.28%. Growth and changing structure of employment. In 1972 to 73, about 74% of workforce was engaged in primary sector, and in 1999 to 2000, this proportion has declined to 60%, and in 2012 to 2013, it was 49%. Yes, so it shows that it was declined. The primary sector workforce were declined. The contribution of secondary sector increased from 10.9% to 20%, and tertiary sector increased from 14.8% to 31% during the period 1972 to 73 and 2012 to 2013. Casualization of workforce. What is meant by casualization of workforce? Yes. The process of people moving from self-employment and regular salaried employment to casual wage work is called casualization of workforce. Yes, over the last 3 decades, that is from 1972 to 2012, there has been considerable shift from self-employed and regular salaried employed to casual wage work. Regular salaried employees, we'll be calling it as an organized sector, or else we'll be calling it as a formal sector. Yes, people employed in organized sector and getting regular salary and allowances are called regular salaried employees. What is the India workforce? They account for 15% of India's workforce. Yes, the worker who work in such establishment are known as formal sector workers. Yes, this worker will enjoy social security benefits. They get paid leave, medical benefits, maternity leave for the women, provident fund, gratuity, pension, benefits, etc. are enjoyed only in the formal sector, that is only in the organized sector. Yes, informalization of Indian workforce. So far we have discussed about the formal, isn't it? So the workforce is divided into two categories. One is formal and other one is informal sector. The formal sector is otherwise called the organized sector. The informal sector is otherwise called the unorganized sector. Yes, all other enterprises from the informal sector. This sector includes millions of farmers, agricultural laborers, owner of small enterprises and people working in those enterprises, and also the self-employed who do not have any hired worker. Those people will come under in a informal sector, that is unorganized sector. Yes, and apart from that, even in the informal sector, they will use outdated technology and do not maintain any account. Yes, and in the informal sector, male worker account for 69% of workforce. Yes, and the worker and the enterprises in the informal sector do not get regular income. They do not have any protection or regulation from the government. Such workers have the risk of being dismissed without any compensation. So this is, will be calling it as a informalization of Indian workforce. Informalization of Indian workforce. In 2010, there are about 466 million workforce in the country. Only 335 million, that is 7.5% alone formal sector. Since the late 1970s, many developing countries, even including India, starts paying attention only to the informal sector worker as well as to the enterprises. So, we have discussed about formal and informal sector and what are the growth and changing structure of employment, what does mean by jobless growth, and what does mean by casualization of workforce. Thank you, students.